Hello, everybody. Welcome back to NASCAR E2. You would think this is just a normal episode intro, but it's not because it's actually been 9 months since I last recorded because I'm dumb and I'll get obsessed with one thing and then I'll just forget about it for like a year and then come back. So we're back. We're doing our full season for Beaver Motorsports. We are 13th in the standings, and this is what it looks like. And we'll be doing Kentucky, Eldora, and Pocono. Now, Eldora. It's usually super easy in this game, so if it's too easy, we're going to up the difficulty. So it can be actually a challenge for me to win that race. But with that, I think we're just going to get into Kentucky. And this is also my second attempt recording this because I got on track before and I had to fix the throttle and brake settings or make sure that was going okay. Because the controller right now I have, the triggers are kind of iffy where they won't really work right. It'll brake when it'll press the brake trigger when I'm not actually pressing it, or it won't press the throttle all the way down. We should be good, but no promises. And I always forget coming back to the game that for some reason in the early heat games, shifting is with R and L by default, while in the newer ones it's X and Y on an Xbox controller. But we're good now. Picking up Kentucky. It's really weird that I missed this track, even though it was kind of boring half the time. It was usually good in trucks, though. At the very least, Tyler Ankrum won there and they did nothing for 6 years and then finally won again. So yeah, this truck's been fairly competitive all around, despite being, lower team, so we should hopefully qualify top 20. Maybe, please? 20 wow, okay. Wow, okay, he was like, screw you, we'll just give you the highest possible position that isn't a top 20. Green flag at Kentucky, though, for inland. Again, hope my mic is doing okay. I always gotta mess with that thing. Actually, there's like 20 minutes of test recording for this one. We're 4 wide already. Oh, this is close. We're gonna make it through safely. We should be able to crawl our way up to like top 15 or so. Man, I really wish we had a track map in these games though, because I just like watching them spread out sometimes. It's like an autistic thing. And I get that, you can have a good racing game without it. But when they finally added that, it was great for me. Because, I want to know where the heck the leader is. Or, I want to know who the leader is. Also, I thought there was a look back. Is that not too... I don't freaking remember. Yeah, I gotta remember this game again. But hopefully I still know how to drive. I mean, it's not like it's that hard in this game. And it seems to be going fine. We're up to P15 with not a lot of contact or anything yet. Lost some speed there. Let's try it again, a few more spots. My goal, the way I always look at these championships is to finish. But my goal finishing position for any race should be where I currently am in points. Because on average, that means I should at least keep my points position. So, for example, I'm 13th in points right now. So my goal should be to finish 13th or better in the race. That's just kind of a weird mentality that I've gained. And hey, we're right behind that imaginary, number that I made. See, we got Matt Crafton behind us. Some of these guys might overpower us. I think the wear is getting to us a little bit. Not really. I don't even remember the settings, but I don't think wear is that big of a thing. But yeah, we're kind of stuck at 15 now, but I do think I can get Ross Chastain by focus a little bit. They really go all the way down, even on the backstretch, huh? We'll get Chastain. I still love how far Chastain has gone from 2018, running an unsponsored bag marker truck to being at a winning cup team. He won the Coke 600 this year, so I'd love to see. I think that fans nowadays that hate on drivers don't appreciate that enough. Like, even Alex Bowman, for example, bro worked his way up for bag marker to where he is now, and I respect that, even though I still think he's the worst Hendrick driver. But I don't want to get into, like, NASCAR politics, for lack of a better term. But, like, I just want to give I don't even know I'm not really a Ross Chastain fan, but he has my respect for what he did to climb his way to the top instead of just being handed a top ride immediately. We'll work our way up here to another current Cup driver, Chase Briscoe, and Regan Smith, who I think still does, like, recording things. I don't know.
Still a car out there.
He used to be, like, the substitute driver. I'm not even sure when the last time he raced was. Also, I miss Ricky Benton Racing. I think that team shut down because their shop was hit by a hurricane. It's like, man, that's such a sad way to go out. But, you know, I thought we kind of hit a wall on speed, but now we're starting to catch up again. So, maybe a top 10's in the book.
Clear.
Actually, this race is going by fast. We only have a couple laps. We'll come up on Hill, who is in the... He's in the 20 or 02, whichever one. This is Briatore, Austin Hill. And then TJ Bell in the top 10 racing, I think, Austin himself. Can't tell what the leaders are, but they're in turn 3. Now we're single file. Just need to, you know, do that draft. I actually had a friend, but she was a very Heat 5, but I still think it's relevant. Said one of his issues with the game was how cartoonishly good the draft was. And it's like, yeah, because like it's not a simulation game. I think having the draft be stronger than it is IRL is a good thing, actually. To keep things, especially when you're racing against AI and you hit a wall like me, you can just like use the draft. And also make Super Speedway racing more fun. It's like, you don't want the racing to be exactly like real life, because real life racing isn't always good, so having the increased draft helps. Not to mention, we usually will do league racing on the high draft setting, so that definitely makes it, you know, unrealistic, but that's the point. But that's P12 at Kentucky. We cycle all the way back around, and Ben Rhodes is the race winner. And we did hit that goal that I set for myself of the P13. But we actually dropped a spot in points. Interesting. Quite interesting. Or was I just stupid and we're re-14th to begin with? I don't know. But we're 2 points behind Regan Smith. It doesn't matter because we're probably going to win Eldora. Let's find out. These, again, don't matter. We'll just do that. So we're going to qualify. If I qualify on pole, then we're going to raise the difficulty. If I can. As though in like a Heat 5 career, I went and maxed out the difficulty and still won the race by almost an entire lap. And I don't use custom setups either. Yeah, look at this. Our first dirt race. Whereas the only dirt racing in the game is this. And as of 2025, we have no dirt racing in the top 3 series. Isn't that terrific? Because people are like, oh, let's bring back the spring Bristol race, even though no one went to it, and it's always worse than the other race, and keeps the other race from being special. Because that's not an actual dirt track. So they got rid of the decent Bristol dirt race. In exchange for one of the worst dates on the calendar now. And it's like, I wonder if we made a mistake. Like, they spend so much. Actually, no, okay, but they spend so much time renovating these tracks now, and it's like, please renovate a dirt track and make it livable. But anyway, rant over. Turns out the overpoweredness of Eldora is not in this game. We started at a pretty normal spot, and we'll fight our way. And that also means we gotta race our way to the playoffs. I don't know if we'll make it this season or not. But the plan is to do 2 truck seasons anyway, so that I can pick a top ride for the next season. Probably win a bunch of races. And then we'll just see what kind of Xfinity offers we get. I'll probably start getting Xfinity hot seats soon. I don't know exactly what triggers them, but we'll just randomly start getting them. Like, I think it might even happen before the end of the season, I'm not sure. We have gained a lot of spots. But, I mean, they're always slower in the race than they are in qualifying. Top 10 is going to be possible. I still don't think we're going to win. I also find it interesting that this has the same number of laps as Kentucky when it is a much shorter track. We're running maybe a sub-21 here, almost. Yeah, that's how you drive Eldora, because there's no wear or anything. It is simply hot lapping every lap, and also avoiding damage. And of course, if we were to pit in this series, at this track, in these games, you cannot pit unless a caution comes out. But it's not relevant to this, I guess. Anyway, side by side with the Brakeslawski truck to try to E8 with the other Brakeslawski truck in front of us. And both of these guys are in top uprights now. One of them, it's kind of funny that Cindric drove for Keselowski, and then he ended up replacing Keselowski's seat. And then we have a battle up here, which is going to make these guys easy to catch, though we could finish as high as, like, 3rd. But the top 2 are gone. We're not getting them. This is actually pretty good racing, though. Like, this track's awfully fun when the AI are not too easy, and they're still pretty easy. Like, when I get to a top ride, I'm gonna win this race, but... I mean... Gotta fight for 3rd here. Wait a second, the top 2 are getting held up by traffic. I might still win this. Oh, no. I mean, I'm not gonna just give up. And oh, they're so slow. I think we got this. I messed up that corner though. Oh, they're so bad at passing lap traffic. That's not usually the issue, but yeah.
Still there, he's outside.
And we will take the white flag. Looks like I will win Eldora after all. But it wasn't like a complete, like I had to work my way up there. So I'm not gonna say that I should have raised the difficulty. But yeah, the lap traffic and like, where's everyone else? Those lap trucks are so much slower than everyone else. There we go, number 1, like you said. First win of the career. With only a 95 speed rating. We may end up increasing the difficulty for next season, we'll see. Time to see the win screen. The incredibly loud cheering sound effect that is not affected by the settings for some reason. And that's basically it. Wasn't it worth it? Oh, do get a video.
Great job. Your first win as a NASCAR driver.
Great job.
Hey, you've been really professional out on the track lately. Keep it up. Good work.
Yeah, I think that's before he was even in the top 3 series. And also, yes, I know they're really quiet. I can't do anything about it. Now, let me just check the recording before we go into race 3. Alright. That's actually a pretty short video. Did I get away with work? I don't know. Pocono should be a bit longer. We got long laps there. And I mean, what's wrong with the videos being a bit shorter? That might actually be better for people. I don't know.
Alright, it's Marks. Go, 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 go.
Qualifying will be a bit late here. But this is a track where you need to practice the corners a little bit, so this will at least give me a chance to do that. I didn't check the standings, but we should be in the playoffs. I'll try to remember to do it after the race, but you know, my memory's bad. Oh no. Try to send it into that tunnel turn, but I might have sent it a little too much. Do I restart for that? I'm probably gonna qualify last, but we're just gonna go for it. We're just gonna go for it. I mean, I do know that the goal for this series was to do a lot shorter races and make sure that it didn't go on forever and get too stale. But I think what helps over Evolution is that there's multiple series here. And the only time we'll be doing multiple series at once is when I'm doing the hot seats. Once I move up, I'm not going back down. So, the plan is 2 seasons in truck. And then, I don't know about the other series, it depends on what ride we get. I mean, we had a much better turn, too. Let's see where this 50 truck's going to qualify. Not last. I mean, considering damage, not being last is a win in my book. And again, I still don't know how they struggle so much with starting formation in this game. Like, just put them in a line. I don't know why they do that. It's really funny. And even all the way up to Heat 5, that's a problem.
Still a car out there.
Okay. Oh, Wendell Chavis, that's a name I forgot about. He was actually a decent driver.
Keep it right there. Clear right. Steady. Still a car out there. Hold your line. Clear up top. Hold your line. Clear.
Alright, we've moved up, what, 6 spots in lap 1 with 3 to go. We should gain some more here. I don't know if I want to make that move. I could have sent it down low, but I want to make sure. Yeah, see, that's a good
Hold your
corner.
line.
I've been sure not to hit people either, because we do have the rival system in effect now, I believe. I haven't checked on it,
Clear all the way.
but it's a lot easier not running into people in this game compared to, like, Heat 5, so... Or I just end up making everyone mad at me, so... I mean, it'll be funny to have some rival, but I want to make sure that it's not, like... If you have a bunch of rivals, the game just gets even harder. So, because they will literally bully you in ridiculous ways. So I want to not have to. But having imaginary beef with someone in the NASCAR games, like, is always really fun, so... I don't know if I want to be up here. Too late now. We'll make it 3 wide above JJ Yaley.
Still a car out there.
That didn't work. We didn't lose too much speed, though. Other than having to brake here.
Easy. Hold your line.
Get out of the way!
Clear all the way.
Chastain or whoever that is. Grafton's gotta run. He's gonna move out of my way. Thanks, Grafton. Oh, careful there. Okay, it's not a complete lost cause if we put a couple tires on the grass. I was gonna push Chastain around, but that ooh, here comes TJ Bell. This is actually pretty good racing though. Like there hasn't been very many dull moments in these races.
Inside.
Where I feel like the Evolution did kind of have some dull races where they would be stuck battling one guy, but I don't know. These have been a lot more competitive.
All clear, driver.
I do think it's because, like, I legit think the physics are decent arcade physics. But then, like, the Evolution, there is a little bit of, like, having to fight the vehicle. Not a lot, but enough to make it feel like it's... And it's the fact that you can run into people and stuff, but it's fairly easy to keep control of your vehicle. I think it makes for a decent career mode. But there we are, the P12 Pocono, which will round out this the races for this episode. But we will take a look at the standings. Also, we passed $500,000 in this video, which we will never do anything with. Now we're P12 now with a win. Due to there being no, like, leeches, there could be more winners than slots in the playoffs, so I'm gonna need to keep an eye out on the standings. And we are getting close to the playoffs, I believe. Let's take a look at that before we get in things here. Okay. Hold on, let me do some math. Okay, so the season finale will be 2 races, so then I guess there'll be the next race at the end of that video. Or do we just do 4, and then... No, that won't work. Okay. Sorry, I was trying to plan out the future of the, like, what races we do in each episode, but next time we'll do Michigan, Bristol, Canadian Tire. Those are gonna be fun. The one road course of the schedule, and one I have a lot of history with. So that's 4 races into the playoffs. Let's check the playoff standings. We are in, but we're the last one in, so if anyone above us wins the race, which could very well happen, Nemechek, Crafton, like, they could win a race. So if they do, we're in trouble, because the next guy to pass is Goodwit. So whether we make it or not just depends on the other guys at this point. I think we're too far behind in points to point our way in. So it's going to be interesting to watch, and I hope you join me for the next episode. Thank you for watching this episode of NASCAR Heat 2, and I'll see you next time.